the demoniac man, approaching the boat, he saw Jesus getting off, saying to him, Jesus the Most High, please don't torment me. Nobody can stop you except for you. Fear is the only thing that's standing between you, failure, and where you finish. You have to envelop in knowing that the race is not given to the swift. It's not given to him who finishes first, but it's given to him who endures to the end. On today, you have to run your course by yourself sometimes, but you still have to run. And you have to stay the course and know that if I'm running, then God has already mission, purpose, assigned that what he wants to do with me is not torment me. I can't hear nobody. Is that you have to know that the will of God over your life is not to embarrass you. It's not to make fun of you. And it's not to allow you to stay in this dead place right here. The will of God is that you end up in your right mind, clothed and talking to God. That's how the story ends for the demoniac man named Legion. So you notice when he's asking him his name, which is right after he's saying, please don't torment me, the man responds, my name is, Legion. We are many. And so I think through, influence, but study on the text, I realized is that Legion, like Lazarus, is not a name. I think the way he meets Jesus pauses clause, but calls for the question that he asks him. What is your name? What are you dealing with that would stop you in your prayer, in your relationship, in your study, in your sincerity, in your self-love time of getting to God, that has bound you to stay right here in a dying place? It says, what is your name? And the man answers and says what? My name is Legion. And that's not his name. That's not the name his mama gave him. That's not the name God ordained him to have from the foundations of the. That's not his name. That's his title. That's what he's dealing with. That's what he struggles with. He struggles with, it's a lot on me. That's what he's struggling with. So you have to be careful when you begin to define people by what they do, or you define yourself by what you've done or where you are right now. Is that right here is not your final resting destination. But you have to envelop in, I'm bigger, better, stronger, wiser, smarter, knowledgeable than where I was yesterday. I was last year. And I'm not bound to that person anymore. And so many times people want to come to you and speak to you by who they knew, and you can't answer them by what they know, because you know that you knew, you were, but now you're different. And so you've changed, you're a different person. And so the language you speak, people can't comprehend because I'm coming from a different place. Is that after he heals the man, sets him free by just his words, doesn't lay hands on him, he doesn't get the anointing oil, he doesn't baptize him 30 times, he don't dunk him like that man did that chicken. He says, go out. And it says that the demons leave. That they would bargain with Jesus before they left, but they would leave. All they said was go out. Go. Listen. Everything, every weight, every hindrance, every possibility of the enemy would present in your mind to say you cannot finish strong, you cannot achieve it, you would die right here. You tell that thing to go. You tell it to leave you alone. Is that Nothing but positivity has room here. Nothing but growth can grow right here. Nothing but success can come from me. Is that you have to envelop in, I control my destiny. So you have to speak those things that are not of God. You have to speak those things that are not of prosperity, are not of positivity, are not of your growth. Go. I need it out of here. I need it evicted. I'm serving eviction notice on the enemy today, that every will, every word, everything that he would bring to attack me in this season to getting to where I'm going, you've got to go. You've got to go. You've got to leave. You have to pack your bags and get out on today. I'm not even playing, because the thing about it is that you have to be so determined to get to your destiny that I'll rebuke, evict, I will remove every demon that comes to get in my way of getting to Jesus or my destiny. The man is struggling with a whole lot. He got people living next to him, won't come pray for him. Won't nobody come set this man free. He's bound in his mind because his chains are broken, and he's still held to a cave. And when Jesus comes in on scene, he don't even approach him in worship. He approach him worrying about how he's going to torment him. And at some point in time, you have to envelop in, I'm my worst enemy. I hinder me. I stop me. Dealing with you is the most difficult thing you'll ever do in your life. Where you have to speak triumph to you. You have to pull you up. You have to push you in a place where you can't go uphill, where you can't run. You have to keep running. You can't walk. You have to keep walking. You can't soar. You have to keep flying. You have to push you. Nobody's going to push you like you. Nobody going to do it. Ain't nobody going to run for you. Ain't nobody going to cheer for you. That when it comes to the point where he's clothed in his right mind, the Geneva Version Bible says, the people come out and say to Jesus, what have you done? Leave. They're happy and content as long as you don't grow. They're fine with you in there being crazy. They cool with you being in poverty. They are fine with you being in a place where you're dying. But when you say, God, I evict every demon of death, every damnation over my life, everything that the enemy would mold our mission in the way, keeping me from my destiny, I move those things. I run my race. I finish in my lane. Believe me today, people gonna be mad. It's going to piss some folk off. It's going to make them mad. It's going to make some folk cut you off, stop talking to you, pretend like they don't even know you. And the whole time they be creeping, stalking you on your page, trying to find out if you died. And I just showed up on this Tuesday to let somebody know, listen, go on about your business, go on about your way. I did not die today. I am still here. I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm still thriving. I am clothed in my right mind, whether you like it or not. The only thing that hinders me is me. I can identify because I need to go into my destiny. And I cannot let me hinder me. I can't do it. Don't let you stand in your way. Don't be the hindrance you're praying for God to move today.